Hi everybody, T-Man again, bringing you guys another video. This will be doing my Monday Night Raw review for February 15th, 2016, giving my thoughts, opinions, what I would do different, and all that, etc. and etc. Okay, as I'm filming this is Tuesday morning, February the 16th, and I thought I would hurry up and shoot this video out for you guys. Probably not going to do 2-3 videos like I normally like to do now on Monday to Friday, which I'm going to start doing, but today this is going to probably be the only video I shoot due to the fact that I'm going to SmackDown later on today for the SmackDown taping. So let's get to the Monday Night Raw. I really hope that tonight's SmackDown taping is a lot better than what we saw on Monday Night Raw, which, you know, they're trying to build SmackDown up, and I'm sure whatever they give us tonight on SmackDown will probably be a lot better than what they gave us last week on SmackDown, due to the fact that half the roster wasn't even there, and this is only the first time in 12 years that Brock Lesnar is going to be on SmackDown, so should be good. So anyways, let's go right down to it. Monday Night Raw. We opened up with, again, a very unnecessary long promo from Stephanie McMahon, Dean Ambrose. I'm just going to quickly go through this. I thought last night's Raw had moments, good moments here and there, but for the most part, you know, very boring. I think this fast lane, I mean, I've always said it. The pay-per-view in between the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania, it's a hard thing to do. And I hate the name Fastlane. I felt like they did a horrible job building up the card. I feel like just barely now, the card's just barely coming together. I mean, for the last week, all we've known about was 3 matches. You know, the Triple Threat, the Tag Team Divas match, Charlotte Brie, you know, just stuff like that, you know. And one thing I want to talk about in this video too is the Kalisto Alberto Del Rio United States title match. I have a lot of issues with that, and I'm going to address that. So let's just get right to the point. Stephanie McMahon telling Dean Ambrose that he's going to be wrestling in the title match. He's going to be defending his Intercontinental title right now in a fatal 5-way match, you know, saying that she's going to get the F5, a fatal 5-way. So it was Dean Ambrose, Kevin Owens, Stardust, Tyler Breeze, and Dolph Ziggler. And I'm just going to cut right to the point. It was a decent match. Kevin Owens picks up the victory. My thoughts on that, I guess. I mean, that's cool, you know. Kevin Owens loses the title to Dean Ambrose back when they had their match and their rivalry. And Kevin Owens always said no matter what, he's going to get that title back from Dean Ambrose. So I guess he made well on his promise. And, you know, I guess I'm okay with that storyline because the last 2 weeks he's been losing to Dolph Ziggler. And I think that's a good storyline because now, you know, here he is losing back-to-back weeks to Dolph Ziggler, and now circumstances he ends up with the Intercontinental title due to trying to screw Dean Ambrose over. You know, Stephanie McMahon trying to screw Dean Ambrose over, stacking the odds against him. Kevin Owens escapes with a win, and now you have Dolph Ziggler, because I was wondering where they were going with that. You know, I guess I was a little surprised that they gave back the title to Dean Ambrose. I mean, there have been rumors of having Roman Reigns have both the IC title winning it from Dean Ambrose and the World Heavyweight title winning it from Triple H. I'm kind of glad to see, I will commend WWE, I'm kind of glad to see it go this direction. It kind of comes a little bit more full circle. You get Kevin Owens coming through on his promises of saying no matter what he'll get the title back from Dean, and he does. And also comes full circle with the Dolph Ziggler angle, with Dolph Ziggler beating him for 2 weeks, wondering where that's going. Now I know where it's going. Okay, so now obviously Dolph Ziggler's going to get the first crack at it because he's got 2 consecutive wins over Kevin Owens. They're going to go into the pay-per-view, and Kevin Owens, I predict, is going to win that match over Ziggler. for the Intercontinental title, you know, now that the title's on the line. This is going to be the third match in the series. I'll be very surprised if Dolph Ziggler wins it. I don't see that happening. Let me see. I'm going to just skip the backstage stuff. I got the results here on my phone. I watched it, but I'm not going to go through every little thing. Mark Henry versus Big E. Big E picks up the win. No real comments about that. Let's see, moving on. Brie Bella comes to the ring. Brie Bella promo. Okay, here's something I want to talk about right here. The Miz versus AJ Styles. Now, I really thought we were going to see two matches at, two triple threat matches at Fastlane. I thought we were going to obviously have the Roman, Dean Ambrose, and Brock Lesnar. And I also thought, just by the way they've been booking it, I kind of think this is bad booking. I thought they were going to do The Miz, Jericho, and AJ Styles. I mean, obviously, they're going the direction, I believe, of just Jericho AJ 3 at Fastlane. And that's all well and dandy, and no matter of fact, that's going to be a way better match, and I think that's good. But I think it's really bad that they really put The Miz really in the storyline like this, because really AJ Styles for the last few weeks hasn't just been feuding with Jericho, but also Miz. And then they had the Miz TV thing. He's been feuding with Jericho. It's been kind of a three-way rivalry. And I feel like this is kind of a bad payoff and really buries the Miz. I thought what they should have did was, because, okay, obviously, let's go over the storyline. You tell me what's better, okay? First, here's what WWE did. I mean, we saw AJ Styles, Jericho won on Monday Night Raw a couple weeks ago, right? AJ wins. Cool. We move to SmackDown. Have AJ Styles and The Miz. AJ beats The Miz. So now we have AJ beating Jericho and The Miz. Then we move on. Had the Miz TV gig. You know, they're both him and Jericho talking about how they both lost to AJ. Cool. Chris Jericho issues the challenge to AJ, right? Chris Jericho issues the challenge on SmackDown. We go to the match on SmackDown. Jericho wins, right? Meanwhile, The Miz is still getting involved in this. Now we move last night to Monday Night Raw, right? The Miz, AJ, right? I would have had it, hear me out, I would have had The Miz winning. So now here we are, AJ beat both of the Jericho and Miz, and now on the rematches, he loses to both The Miz and Jericho. Go to the triple threat. AJ Styles wins the triple threat. AJ Styles moves on against Kevin Owens at WrestleMania. Kevin Owens beating Ziggler, and we have AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, WrestleMania, steal the show in an Intercontinental title match that would probably be just a phenomenal wrestling match, and I guarantee you people will talk about this match if they go that direction that WWE decides to do that match. They'll be talking about it like they talk about the Macho Man, a Ricky Steamboat match. Those guys would steal the show for sure, AJ Styles and Kevin Owens. But no, instead they had AJ Styles last night on Raw, beating The Miz, challenging Chris Jericho to the third match, which, believe me, that Jericho-AJ Styles match is going to be a phenomenal match. I'm not bashing it at all. It's going to be a phenomenal match at Fastlane. But if that was the direction they were going in, I wish they would never really involve The Miz into a storyline like that without a great payoff. I think what I pitched, having AJ beat them both the first week, then losing to both of them the second week, then AJ getting over on them at the pay-per-view in the triple threat match would have been much better than having AJ beat The Miz again. No real payoff between The Miz and Jericho, or a complete three-way playoff. I like a complete story. Instead, we're probably going to see AJ Styles Chris Jericho 3 at Fastlane. And well, obviously it's going to happen. Chris Jericho said, "I don't know, I'll let you know on SmackDown," Chris Jericho said. But we all know that match is probably going to happen. I would like to see tonight on SmackDown The Miz getting involved and make it in a triple threat match, just to complete that storyline. And either way, I'm still nitpicking because I thought Miz should have went over for the storyline wise, like I pitched. So, moving on from there, let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Let me see, after the match, yeah, challenges, okay, Paige, Summer Rae. Summer Rae picks up the win. Let's see. The Paul Heyman promo on Dean Ambrose. Brock Lesnar was on Monday Night Raw. I really enjoyed the Paul Heyman promo with Roman Reigns. Again, really great, solid. One of the best promos in the business is Paul Heyman. You know, Paul Heyman always knocks it out of the park. Thought it was really good. I thought it was a little bit too much handshaking. I could see maybe at the beginning and the end. I felt like most of that promo segment was them shaking hands a little too much, you know. And then we got at the end, after Paul Heyman cut that great promo, we had the Dudley Boys, who are really going full heel mode here. Attacking Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. I mean, actually, at this point, just Roman Reigns is in the ring, beating the dog shit out of them. Makes sense. I mean, a lot of people say, hey, that's random. Why is the Dudley? Well, they're heels, and not to mention they go way back with Paul Heyman. So those of you who don't know that, or new wrestling fans, the Dudley Boys, you know, obviously ECW guys, close with Paul Heyman, so it makes sense storyline wise that they would attack him and setting up the match on SmackDown. I'm looking forward to that. And then Dean Ambrose coming out helping Roman Reigns. So tonight on SmackDown, well, the world will see it on Thursday night. I will be there live to see that match. The Dudley Boys taking on Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. I'm sure that's probably going to be the main event of SmackDown. I'm anticipating Brock Lesnar interfering, giving a couple F5s, maybe an accidental hit between Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. Should be an interesting show. Looking forward to see that. I was okay with that segment. It was as good as they were going to book it, but still kind of boring. Heath Slater versus Zack Ryder. Heath Slater picking up the win, really building the social outcasts here a little bit, making them viable jobbers. You know, making them win some matches for they could do some jobs to some middle card to upper card guys, so I'm okay with that. The Lucha Dragons and Neville versus Rusev, Alberto Del Rio, and Sheamus. Rusev, Alberto Del Rio, and Sheamus picking up the win. And here's one thing I want to really quickly glance upon, really talk about real quick that really chops my lips is I've said in so many videos, those of you who's been watching my videos know how disgusted I am with Kalisto being a United States champion, what they're doing with that United States title, and I mean, they're digging that title so, man, they're digging that grave more than just 6 feet under. They're digging that grave all the way to the core of China, man, because the United States Championship is going to be contested on the pre-show of a shitty pay-per-view. Not in the actual pay-per-view itself, but on the pre-show. I mean, anybody can watch it. You don't need to have the subscription. Anybody can watch the United States title match. A title that absolutely means garbage. A title that I felt like Rusev did a great job on having a long title reign. Especially the title run Cena had, defending it, making it worth something. Fine with Alberto Del Rio. Then they played hot potato between Del Rio and Kalisto, and it's to the point where I don't really even give a flying fuck who wins that match. Completely disgusted that it's on the pre-show, and completely disgusted that Kalisto still has it. Fantasy booking, sure, I will give my video, do my fast lane, probably after the whole card got shaped up on SmackDown. They'll probably announce the complete Fastlane card, and I'll give my preview and predictions of Fastlane. But right here, I just will tell you right now, here's what I would like to see happen. It won't happen in a million years. It won't happen in a million years. WWE will never do it. But here's what I would do in this title picture. I would break up the Lucha Dragons. Here's how I would do it on Sunday. I would have Alberto Del Rio and Kalisto, you know, having their match, 2 out of 3 falls match, having them go 1 fall apiece. On the third fall, I would have what's his name? Oh, Jesus, Kalisto's tag partner. Fuck. Damn it, Sin Cara. Thank you. Sin Cara Okay, he's not the original Sin Cara. You know, I think we all know that the original Sin Cara left a long time ago. Let's get rid of the whole Sin Cara gimmick. WWE won't do it because they like selling their little masks and making a buck. But I would completely get away from that. Fans do like Kalisto. I'm okay with Kalisto. Okay, let's go ahead and make him the new Mysterio. I'm okay with that. Let's break them up. Here's how you do it. Having Sin Cara costing Kalisto the match. And completely just turning on him, taking and just completely betraying the whole lucha, betraying it, completely going against his Mexican heritage, going against everything, costing Kalisto the match. After the match, completely just spiking Kalisto, taking off his mask, because that's not the real Sin Cara anyway. So let's just get beyond that. Throw the mask right in Kalisto's face, walks out. Then you can do a match that nobody cares about between Kalisto and Sin Cara at a later time. Have Sin Cara change his name to something else and move forward with that. Meanwhile, having a viable guy having the title like Alberto Del Rio, and let's just move forward to that, and let's see what they do with the United States title moving forward. And please, let's not play hot potato anymore. I want to see long title reigns and good viable guys that will actually main event cards and really push cards and really make you want to see the match win the title. Not a guy like Kalisto who is just cutesy, ha, lucha. No. Okay. Moving on, sorry, that's my son's hand. Moving on from that match, let's see. Oh, son, stop. Becky Lynch and Naomi. Becky Lynch picks up the win.
We have to be very quiet.
Yeah, be very quiet. Main event. Main event. Braun Strowman versus The Big Show, winner by DQ. Big Show, Ryback, Kane comes out. Kane comes up from under the ring, fights the Wyatt's family, I guess. So we'll probably either see a 6-man tag match, something along those lines between Braun Strowman, The Big Show, and Ryback against 3 members of the Wyatt family. Whatever. We all know that Bray Wyatt's gonna interfere and cost Brock Lesnar the match at Fastlane. I really hope we don't see The Undertaker come back at Fastlane and do something with Braun Strowman at Mania. Hopefully he doesn't come back even the odds in that 6-man tag. You know, the Wyatt members have 4 members, and the Ryback, Kane, and Big Show only have 3, and then we see Undertaker. No, I don't want to see that, because that would mean Undertaker's going to do something with that Wyatt family and Braun Strowman at Mania, and I don't want to see that. I don't want to see Undertaker wrestle somebody greener than grass that will probably stink the joint out with Braun Strowman. Don't want to see that. And that's pretty much it. It was a really lackluster episode of Monday Night Raw. My son with his John Cena action figure. Let me know tonight, guys. Let me know in the comments below. Yes, son. Let me know if you want me to do the SmackDown review tomorrow on Wednesday, or do you want me to, so pretty much I'm asking, do you want me to spoil the crap out of it tomorrow, or do you want to wait until Friday after it airs Thursday? I can shoot it Friday and do it after the whole world is watched. Let me know when you want me to do the SmackDown review. I will be pumping out more videos tomorrow, continuing my along the line of fantasy booking, giving my thoughts. Stop, son. Giving my thoughts about what I would do with each character on fantasy booking. Each character meaning the WWE superstars. So that'll conclude this video. Like this video, please subscribe, let's grow the channel, and I will see you guys for the next video. Take care, guys.